So guys, it's been a long morning, but now we're gonna go cut wheat. It is 10:30. Dew should be coming up by the time we get down there. Hopefully we can get some wheat cut. We got this combine, we got two combines. Both of them are S680s, and we also got the 9420 on the 1300 Unpreferred grain cart. We're heading down now. We'll be about 30 minutes until we get down there, and we are gonna cut some wheat. Hopefully we can get something done. I got a 40-foot draper behind me, and then Augie's got a 35-foot auger head behind him. Ross is in the grain cart. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully we can get the wheat out though, because we were worried about getting disease and all kinds of other stuff in the wheat. So we're gonna go down there and try and cut it. We also got the river coming up on it. We need to get it out while we can. I don't know, it's probably gonna be wet, so we might end up digging some ruts, might get hung up. Who knows? It's gonna be a mess, so it's gonna be a long day. Down here cutting wheat, as you can see. It's cutting nice. It's about 93 bushel, maybe. I don't know. I don't think this is right. We didn't have time to calibrate it. We're worried about this river getting up in it, so we're trying to hurry up and get it out of here before the river takes it away from us. And we have cut, there's a spot right over there where I cut through a little bit of water. I did not like that at all, just so you guys know. It's not ideal cutting conditions, but it works, and we're gonna try to save our crop from the river. The Augie's over there, it's kind of muddy, so the grain cart is going back and forth after it unloads each one of us. That's about 400 bushel per full, so he's running back and forth all the time. Great. But whatever, well, at least we're trying. We've already got one field that's behind me done, and then we're working on this field now. We aren't gonna be able to get it all because there's water sitting back there. So there's Augie, he's cutting wheat. I'm cutting over here. I'm not gonna be able to go too much farther before it gets too wet for me, and then we are going to go down the road, back over there, and there's another field behind us that we are worried about that we need to get cut. Here comes Nathan in the grain cart. He's gonna come unload me, I guess. So we came over to this other field. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to do, but I'm gonna try to cut as much up into here as I can. Augie's combine's broke down. He's sitting up there. The rain is on its way. It's supposed to be here pretty soon, so we're gonna try and cut up away from here. Where the trees are is where the river comes up at, so we got to try and cut as far up here as we can before it starts raining. Then that way hopefully we can save what we can from the river. I know this is everyone's favorite thing, grain cart unloading the combine and rain on the way. What's new, right? So yeah, we got rained out. Waiting on the rain to kind of settle down a little bit before me and Nathan sprint to the truck, but might have to just make a quick break for it. I don't know. Another day in paradise. Hey, you're dumping wheat on the floor. Why are you dumping it on the floor? Ross! Ross! What'd you do that for?
I don't know.
Was it stuck to the side in there?
Guess so.
Yeah. Finally figured out where our wheat was testing. After it sat in the truck for a day.
Wet?
He said it was 21. That's pretty wet for wheat. So we're running it through dryers now. out back in the.
Afraid to open this thing.
Afraid to open it. Ross. Good boy.
Tell it rolling.
Combine, we got it kind of fixed up. A piece of the concave had fell out, and we got the new concaves right over here. Basically, the concave just holds the straw inside the bolt, inside the rotor, so it doesn't get into everything else, in the shaper and everything. But this is the concave. Not sure how well you can see that, but there's 3 pieces to it, and they all just go in. You can see where the one's missing there, and they hold all the straw up inside there, so then the straw goes out and down and out the chopper on the back. Chopper chops it up and sends it out the back in kind of like a smooth form. But yeah, if it was kind of muddy, rain washed it off, surprisingly. Are you just into getting dirty today?
No, I'm checking to make sure that wasn't leaking again. If I could drop my flashlight and screwdriver down.
Ah, you dropped your flashlight in the drain.
And screwdriver.
And screwdriver. What do you think, a magnet will get it?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll see. You got a magnet in your thing, right?
Yeah.
You gonna get it? Did you get one? There's a screwdriver. Oh, you got a screwdriver and flashlight. Huh. Well, go eat lunch. Well, we got the one combine fixed. Now we're thinking we're gonna have to go tarp a sewer. Keep the water from going either in or out, one of the two. So we can protect our crop, hopefully. There should be tarps up here somewhere in this room. So as you can see, there's water there. There's a sewer right here. And the tarp has a ratchet strap around it to hold it on the sewer to keep water from going in. And it's the same thing, or not really the same thing, but we have a piece of plywood put on this bigger one up here where it gets a little bit deeper. Trying to keep the water out of that side where it's easier to control. The river's getting up there. It's not gotten over there yet, but hopefully it doesn't. If it gets too much higher, we'll have to come down here and put something in. There's a sewer right up here where we'll put something in. We might have to come down here and run pumps too. Ross doesn't like that idea. He doesn't like doing much.
Kind of defeats the purpose.
We're gonna now become rice farmers.
I'm glad I already planted that 6,000 acres of rice.
6,000?
Probably more like 6,500.
Well, let's just plant more than that. I wasn't expecting this road to be underwater at all. What a mess.
I could have told you before you even drove down here there'd be water on the road alleys.
Wish you would have told me. I wouldn't have drove down this road.
Well, too late.
Well, would you have a look here? Got some new sprayer tires. Nice and meaty. Michelin's. Got all 4 new. Hopefully I can put them to some good use. It's been a while since I've had new tires on this thing. Probably well needed and well deserved for it. It's covered a lot of acres, and the tread was starting to come off. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a line right there where the tread meets the actual tire itself, and the tread was starting to like kind of peel off. So we had to get 2 new ones, in which Michelin helped us out on that. Michelin's a very good tire company, very good at taking care of their customers. They took care of us on that. They made sure that we got well taken care of. Semis are in the shop. Not sure what's wrong with them. Probably some airbags or something, who knows. I know this one has an airbag issue right here, That's getting new lights on it. I'm doing some checkups on this one. So yeah, this one's about done. Yeah, the shop's a mess right now, I know. There's stuff laying everywhere. There's Augie's M. This truck's done, all besides a mirror. Once it gets a mirror on it, it'll be back on the road. So yeah, now we're gonna go look at some fields and hopefully, I don't know, I gotta go check on the other combine, make sure that there's nothing wrong with it like what was wrong with the other one that caused us a big issue. I ain't gonna go into details on it because, yeah. So we're gonna go look at that combine, make sure there's not too much water down there, and then we'll come back up here and I don't know, I might go look at more, just depends. So if you look in here, this with these grates in it, it's called the concave. It keeps stuff like this from getting in there, or it's really supposed to, but it keeps a good majority of it. And Augie's combine was missing a piece on it right up in here, and it caused straw to get up in here and plug everything up. So I came down here to check this other one to make sure it wasn't the same way, and it doesn't seem that it is that way. Seems like it's fine. So I'm probably gonna put it all back together. These 3 shields go on right here. There's Xavier.
Hey.
But no, this one looks better than the other one does. So hopefully we don't have any issues with this one like what we did. But that's the rotor in there. That's what separates the stalk from the wheat, or the stalk from the head on the wheat, and then the wheat goes down through there and shakes it all out and yada yada yada. It'd take me like 20 minutes to sit here and explain it to you all. So yeah, see, that's where they go. They just all line up right here, and they have these seals to keep water out. You gotta make sure they hit up in there nice. This thing flips back down over the next one, and then they got these little clips. If your finger's never met one of these before, you're not a farmer.
It sucks.
Well, that's probably stuck. Nathan, what was you thinking? Oh, there's our straps.
Always got to be ready.
We use them all the time, I promise. Especially in corn harvest. So a lot of times you'll see a farmer go out there and he'll pull the little seed out of the whatever it is and stick it in his mouth and chew on it. The reason they do that is because they can tell the moisture. If it's soft, whenever you're chewing on it, that means it's wet. If it's dry, then it'll be hard and thicker. Xavier's holding my camera.
Yeah.
And that was a little bit wet. We probably shouldn't have even been cutting yesterday, but we had to get the weed out of the field before the the rain came and made it to where we couldn't get to it, and then we had a really big river. So I don't know. Another day in paradise, I guess, is the way to put it. Don't you think, Xavier?
That's what I would say.
Last night, whenever me and Nathan was on our way home in the semi, this road was underwater from all the water running off this field. Yeah, them are melons, by the way. Watermelons. They have, you lay plastic down, and then inside that plastic they have drip tape. Some of them do. I don't know if this field does, but they run water through it to keep the melons hydrated. Then they poke little holes in the plastic and then put the melon plant in. As you can see, Ross had to put his drop nozzles on, basically to go underneath the leaves on the corn to get a direct spray onto the weeds that's underneath it. I'm loving the looks of my new tires on my sprayer. nice and fancy looking. And they're thin. So I got my thin tires on now, which I hate having the thin tires because I can't drive through mud. What do you have to say about that?
That's lame.
I need to drive through more mud.
Yeah. All the way.
All the way. Just send her all the way, huh?
That's right.
Work truck it.
Work truck it.
Corn planter's in here unhooked. It's done for the year. We just got to clean it up and get it put up. That basically means we got to wash it. I know somebody commented the other day and said we don't wash our equipment. We wash it. It just takes a while to get to.
We got better things to do.
Yeah, we're kind of important this time of the year. That tractor there, it's a 4066R. That is for 4-H, for tractor driving competition. 9420, that's the one we rented. It's got to go back to John Deere. It's cleaned out and ready to go back. We just haven't done it yet. I haven't got around to it. This tractor, the 9470, just got back from John Deere also. It's going to go down and get the grain cart put on it. They had to work on it. They had to put a new wiring harness on it. And then the bean planter's back. They put all new blades on it, all new opening blades, because the ones were off-centered or something like that. It was a bad batch that came out. Anyways, the 8270 is back on the bean planter where it belongs. And then for all you people who think we probably don't have anything old, we do have some stuff that's old. 4630 here is on the auger.
That's about all it's good for.
Yeah, that's about all it's good for anymore. He ain't kidding. We do have a 4020 too. We have a 4020, but it's up at Emerson, stuck in the shed. We don't take it out very often.
It's the good luck tractor.
Yeah, the only time we ever take it out is if we need it. It's just, if you aren't a farmer if you don't have a 4020. The dryers are running. They're very loud until you get to about right here. Then it quiets down a little bit. This thing has weed in it. Our big hopper tank, 20,000 bushel. Old elevator there. That thing's been around for a while, but Emma's been sitting in mud puddles again. And she just went to the groomer yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. She's a brat. She's spoiled. Mom takes her all the time to get groomed. Oh my. Anyways, guys, let me go over here so there's no wind noise. That's gonna be all for today. Me and Xavier are gonna go mess around in town, I'm sure.
Find something to do.
Find something fun to do.
We live in Vincennes, so there's practically nothing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just drive around.
Just drive around, listen to music, crank the tunes up real loud. And
Ask your friends to come over so they can be bored with you too.
yeah, pretty much. Remember to follow the farm Instagram page, farm Facebook page, all of them are Rouge Farms. And remember to give me a big old thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. Also leave me a comment down below. Hit that red subscribe button. That one's really important. Is that the most important one?
I would say so, yeah.
Yeah, you'd say so. Anyways, guys, I guess we will see you guys next time.